Hey everybody, I'm Jake.
And I'm Lupe,
Welcome to Passports and Plates 831. We're exploring incredible destinations,
finding unforgettable food
ensuring honest reviews, local favorites, and the experiences that make every trip worth taking.
because life's too short for bad food and boring travel.
Let's go! Thank you everyone for joining us on our adventure. Today we're headed to Monterey, Fisherman Wharf. It's a sunny day, blue skies, so it's a gorgeous day, and we're going to show you guys where we like to park.
So we are on our way to Jack's Park, and this is where Jake and I like to park for free. It's actually free parking for the first 2 hours, and we're coming up on the parking here at the right. And see all these parking spots here on the left. These are all free, and it's for the first 2 hours. It's definitely a good spot to park for free, and it's only 2 blocks away from the wharf.
And you can see Jack's Park. You can see most folks don't know it's a really kind of hidden gem, and you can see here 2-hour parking, and it's only from 9 to 6. Outside of that, it's free. We're now walking into the main parking area where most folks are parking. It gets packed really quick here. People are usually circling for quite a while trying to find parking, and it's actually quite expensive. I believe it's about $14 or $15 for a full day of parking. So do yourself a favor, drive down the road a couple blocks like me and Lupe had talked about, and just park at Jack's Park. And then you just gotta roll your tires every couple hours, and if you're outside of that 9 to 6 window, you can park for free. So now Lupe and I were walking a little further in. We're going to take you guys over to Municipal Wharf. There's a few shops and restaurants there, but you get some really nice views. People are usually either hanging out on the beach here, or you even have folks fishing down the pier a little bit more. You can see it's a beautiful sunny day, blue skies. People are out enjoying the weather, enjoying the sun, so you can't really ask for more than that. It's gorgeous.
We are now next to Fisherman's Wharf, and they usually have vendors out here on the weekends, during certain holidays. They even have performers out here, but it's always fun to come out here and check out all of the jewelry of they have some Mexican clay pots and mugs and all of that. That's always fun to check out. Sometimes they even have a guy doing some magic tricks out there.
Yeah, and you can see right now it's not too crowded. That's like Luke was saying, you can get really packed, but it's a gorgeous day. But it's a real easy short walk from the Municipal Wharf over to Fisherman Wharf. And you'll get to see all the great stores, eateries, shops you can check out here. Yeah. now we're finally arriving to the main entrance of Fisherman's Wharf, and you can see some of the first few stores or some of the shops you can come and get memorabilia at. Ice cream shops and candy shops right when you walk in.
It's really a great place to come with children and your family. They have a lot of neat shops, especially they have all these candy stores that we'll see here coming up that the kids love to go into. Some of them have like jawbreakers, and some of them actually make their own chocolate. So you can definitely find some specialty chocolate. For example, here coming up on our left is one of the stores that I really enjoy going into, Chocolate Factory.
Yeah, I think they make their own taffy there too. A lot of kind of in-house made goods, but you can see over walking up here, you'll start seeing all these fish house and chowder houses, like this one on the left here. They'll typically hand out samples for folks to try because there's a big ongoing debate of who has the best clam chowder on the wharf. And for us, it's the one coming up here on the left that Lupe will talk a little bit more about.
Right. So Fisherman's Grotto, that is one of our favorite clam chowder here in the area. They have a garlic bread bowl with the clam chowder. That has had to be the best clam chowder we had in the area. We normally just come for that, and it's actually pretty filling. Highly recommend to come and visit for a bowl of clam chowder.
Yeah, I think they even put a little bit of some crab meat on top.
Yeah,
too,
they
so
put like
nice.
chunks of the meat on top.
It's
So
excellent, excellent.
right.
But yeah, you can see all these other chowder houses here, and it's really nice because you can do some outdoor dining, which a lot of people are taking advantage of here. So again, soaking up the sun, a big family-friendly environment, dog-friendly. You see a lot of folks with their pups. A really great atmosphere to get out and enjoy the surroundings.
And this area is gonna draw a lot of people coming in to town for 4th of July weekend. And 4th of July, they have a fireworks show. I recommend that you come out here, but I do have to say that it is a little difficult to get out of the area. Driving out of the area can be sometimes, unless you park a little bit further out from the wharf. So even in this case, parking at Jack's Park might be a good idea since you're a little bit further out.
And then we're coming up here on the whale watching as well. It's another really popular thing to do in Monterey. Highly recommend it. They got fishing charters down there too. So not too bad in terms of price, maybe 50, $80. But you can see here we're going to be walking up on their daily spotted, whales and dolphins, and they put it all up there, and you can see how often they're actually seeing humpbacks, blue whales, orcas, sharks. Right? There's a lot of
Yeah, so this is Princess Whale Watching. I recommend that you follow them on Instagram. I follow them on Instagram, and they have very neat footage every day. They typically, like every day, they have some sightings. For example, here we can see what they have seen in the last week.
A lot of humpbacks.
Yeah, it's definitely very unique. I recommend that you check out their videos on Instagram.
Very cool, very, very fun. And then even the charters that you can see here, all this stuff. So they're posting all the time. It's very active, especially in the summertime. But also the fishing charters are highly recommended too. So you can limit out on rock cod, lingcod, salmon, halibut fishing and stuff.
And if I'm correct with the whale watching, it's about $70 per person.
Now we're taking you folks down to the Monterey Coastal Bike Path in Monterey. It connects you all the way down to Cannery Row and the Monterey Bay Aquarium, and even farther into Pacific Grove, all the way to Spanish Bay and Pebble Beach. So it's a really nice, gorgeous walking path and bike path.
Jake and I love to come out here and bring our bikes, ride around, and grab some lunch. So it's definitely a fun place to come out with the family. They also have bicycles that you can rent. They have a 4-seater bicycle as well, in case you have like children that can't bike or elderly parents that you still want to bring along and to enjoy the scenery and the trail here. It's definitely a great spot for family and friends.
Yeah, you can see how nice it is right now with this small little beach here. Depending on the time of year, you can get a lot of seals and their pups here hanging out, so it gets really popular. But this is a really busy, popular trail that a lot of the locals and the tourists typically walk and bike. So definitely a gem you got to check out if you're in Monterey. So just a quick tip for folks traveling to the Monterey Bay Area. It's a microclimate area, so simply driving 5 to 10 minutes can drastically change the temperature 10, 15, sometimes more in terms of degrees. So you want to obviously dress in something that you can easily layer over one another. So no big puffy jackets, just for something that's breathable, light, and just bring a light jacket and maybe something a little bit more robust to go over because the weather can change pretty drastically from one part of the Monterey Bay to the next. So, but it should not stop you from coming out. You can see it's a gorgeous day. Please, take the time to come out here. Folks like coming out here during the middle of the afternoon, so it gets really busy. So if you're planning to ride bikes, I would recommend early morning or later in the day. But it's very dog friendly, bike friendly, smooth path, walkway for folks that have issues even with walking. So crutches or a wheelchair, it's all paved. Everyone in the family can enjoy this walk. Nice and flat, stable ground, so you don't have to worry about instability issues. It's a gorgeous day. Definitely a popular path to walk. And here you can get a beautiful shot of the side of the Monterey Fisherman's Wharf, so you can see all the oceanfront dining here, just like we talked about earlier. The Fisherman Grotto. The Fisherman Grotto, you can have some excellent food and get a nice ocean view and really take in the scenery. Really gorgeous. You can see all the sailboats. People are out, and you can even have some pretty big yachts out here. You can see down on the coast. So definitely gem of a spot to check out if you want to grab some lunch.
We are now on our way to Alvarado Street, where you can also find a lot of great restaurants, ice cream shops, and even coming up here to your right, there's another candy store. So those are popular around here. They make their own chocolate. They have a lot of unique candy. And coming up here on the right, they have Carmel Bakery. I highly recommend that you check it out. That's one of my favorite bakeries in the area. They have some great baked goods. You can pair it with some coffee if you're a coffee lover like me. And yeah, you're also gonna find some wine tasting to the left
So this is the beginning parts of Alvarado Street, which has a lot of great restaurants and breweries. So me and Lupe will be doing a lot more reviews in this particular area. So please stick around and look for that coming here soon. I want to thank you all for taking the time and your attention to watch the video, especially all the way towards the end. So be sure to like and subscribe and leave us your comments below of where would you like to see us go, any new areas, or if you have any questions. But we appreciate all your time, and we'll catch you on the next one.